So, as per usual, I like using other people's teams. And I went back to the research there for almost any ability, and I saw that they did a week for Hisui and Samurai. Now, y'all will remember the wonderful no-guard set that I used. Today, I bring you Magic Guard Life Orb. Now, I may also use this other team I have Leviticus did with a Regen Vest set, but first things first, we gotta try out this one. Leave a like, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Y'all already know what the goal is. I don't have to remind y'all. I literally don't have to remind y'all. You already know. 11k subs, end of the year. Now, my opponent could just body press here. And it's pretty free for them. I lied to y'all. I deceived you all so effectively. I'm gonna go Pert here. He's gonna obviously set up another screen. Oh god, you know what this tells me? One of these two is Hadron and this is Surge Surfer. Oh no! Yo, this is coming out with the swiftness. It's gonna be like Plot, probably. It's gonna be Hadron. This boy's coming out with the swiftness. Oh no. Oh god. It's okay though, y'all. You know why it's okay? Because we got family around here. Oh, he's not. He's just gonna be like... He's just gonna be the demon set. I'm gonna go you. Mostly because I imagine that this guy is, yeah, he's got agility up, but I'm gonna Plot repeatedly. Now I'm gonna Shadow Ball. Yeah, that crit, I honestly have no idea if it mattered. My Gholdengo has a billion special attack. It probably mattered. Dio comes out. I think this is probably unaware. I could scout out damage. Guys, he's so unaware. He was like insanely unaware of what I had up my sleeve there. We're just gonna trick. Give him some lefties. You know, the works. And I can go out to Hisuirat and just throw off an edge. The set's very disrespectful, sir. This is a very disrespectful set. Oh, he's just gonna spam that. I'm gonna go into my Pert now. Hit him with a little flip. I'm gonna want to go to next. Do this, I guess. Back to the Pert again. Hit him with another flip. And then back to the Rot again and take it out with a sucker. So, if my crit on this mattered, then whoopsies. I think ultimately we were not... I don't know. I'm just gonna Ceaseless here. Get up another little bit of layers. And I have no reason really not to just flip. I'm gonna try Encoring. Yeah, because this makes him waste some turns. And now he has to go Gholdengo? And go Pert. A hard Pert here and knock. There's Colbur. He didn't take Spike, so he has Levitate. Which means I can go into Moth now and Fiery Dance. Take him down. And I believe this game is just a wrap. I don't really know what my opponent does at this point. Mr. Moon comes in. I'm always just bring in Screamtail here. Oh my god, I fell over and died. Alright. Alright, Buster. Alright, Buster. Yeah, I'm big Landers, though. I'm big Landers. I did not mean to go for Taunt there. Let the record show I did not mean to go for Taunt there. Or Rocks there. Oh god. Hold on. Hold on. He's sub-Earth Eater. Let me handle this. Let me handle this problem real quick, y'all. Oh god. That could have been bad. That could have been really bad. I almost got goomed by this insane Iron Hands. Y'all, that could have been really bad. Thankfully, we get out of there with the win. But I'm not too sure that I feel very good about how we went. Oh lord. And now we face a Scyther. I don't know what that's gonna do. You can be Magic Guard, I guess. Magic Guard of Violite? Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm also scared of the bear, as per usual, but the bear can only hurt me if I believe that it can hurt me. I'm gonna lead Pert into that team. I really don't see what he leads against Pert. I'm gonna knock This could be Steam Engine. This could definitely be Steam Engine. He goes for a Blood of the Moon instead. In Gold Walls. I'm gonna just throw off Shadow Ball here. He's got the Muck. Yeah, Muck's always gonna used here. I'm gonna Landorus. Knock doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna throw up rocks. I'm gonna taunt the Corv. It's gonna be glorious, y'all. It's gonna be glorious. Probably U-turn here, right? Just go back to Pert. It's fine. Honestly, I don't even know what he goes to on Pert. I think he has to go Muck, like, every time, just to try to knock my vest. Yeah, we do see this guy come right back out. So I'm gonna go back to Landorus. I'm gonna go for U-turn, try to get a little momentum. Question is gonna be if that's fluffy or not. The Muck, I'm gonna be honest, that one's gonna be really annoying to try to take out. Let's see, is it big body? Yeah, of course it is. Alright. I don't know how I break this man's team. There's a problem. I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna do it, because if I trick this, it becomes a little less annoying. Yeah, I get him to knock that for me. Okay, cool. So now that doesn't get to have nearly as much fun. I can taunt here still. Oh, I actually went for you? That's weird. I didn't think he would. I thought he'd hard switch just because. That's actually not weird at all. I'm coping that hard. Dude, this Corviknight's annoying. My god. Blood Moon comes back out. I mean, I have this to always come in. I will admit, this team doesn't really deal with big body Corvi that well. I'm gonna just go Landorus again. I'm gonna make sure that this Mon never survives. I have to basically play this long-term positional game and hope that I can just keep that from recovering. Which is gonna be hard, but it's the play. And as you can see, it didn't work. I'm gonna knock the helmet though. Teehee! Wow, he actually bothered defogging too. Crazy. Well, back to Landorus. What? What? Sir? No. They're going up. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, bozo? Watch this, though. Draked. Wow. That's a whack-ass Draco right there. I got Scream and I got Burt, and that was the move. Woo! Unfortunately, now I have Boom Burst for free against this team. Yeah, this is why I wanted to get rid of this thing's AV. That's why I wanted to get rid of the AV. Simply does a lot for me there. Because now I don't deal with the Muck, and that Muck was going to be the biggest threat. You come out here, I'm just going to go Pert. Blood of the Moon, I can flip for free. If this Water Absorber Steam Engine, we cry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, he goes Komodo instead, which, hello, you're not soundproof. He's not soundproof. Yeah, I will say though, when he didn't switch immediately, I got a little scared. Oh, can you even touch me? No, he cannot. Which means I'm gonna Shadow Ball now and get rid of the Corviknight as it comes out. Yeah, Levitate Gholdengo is so funny to run. I'm a hard Scream here. And I get another kill. So this is basically all I had to do to win this battle. As y'all saw. I guess this is Scarf. I'll go Purge. Luster Purge. Just bring this out now. Go for my Soif. Here at the bat, and we're gonna suck in a lot. Yeah, I want to suck in a Latios, not flip turn on Latios. Not that it would have mattered if my misclick went through, but as you can see, that battle a little annoying because the core of the Muck and the Corviknight was really, really tough to deal with. Just at face value. But once he lets me trick this, and honestly, I think if I got a trick off on Corvi, it would have been okay too. Scream was always going to be my way of winning. Just because he didn't have a great way of dealing with me tricking off a Scarf unless he knew what turn I was tricking. Facing a 54 Insane Rats again. Now, it does help to know what I'm facing at least. IMMACULATE Samurott. Knowing that this is dual screens, I actually really like the idea of throwing up as many hazards as I can immediately. And I'm gonna do this. He's gonna U-turn. I'm just gonna go Landorus. I don't think he has a switch that I'm, like, super frightened by. Maybe he does. I know this is Levitate Gold, just from the last battle. Maybe it's changed, but it may very well just still be Levitate Gold. The main thing I have to be careful of is the Dio. I'm just gonna taunt. The cat is really upset. I'm gonna Earthquake into nothing real quick, and then I'm gonna taunt this again. Just to make sure that I get the repositioning that I need. I don't want to give him chip on that, though. I'm just gonna flip. Like, ultimately, I just waste turns, and we even made him use up all his screen turns, which is pretty alright for me. I'm gonna U-turn there, back out to Pert. Now I'm gonna go for Knock. And yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. Hard Landorus, though. Yeah, he can be behind a sub all he wants. Like, oh god, yep. I'm actually gonna hard scream now because I kill it behind the sub with Boom Burst. Shoutouts to Sound Moves. He goes out to you. Always Samurott here. And they just Ceaseless Edge. I have all my hazards now. My god, this is a lot of hazards. I just flip turn. Back out the Scream. Boom Burst is free. And, like, this is kind of just a thorough dissecting of a team. Most of the time, it will not go this well. But this is basically the best case scenario for a battle, I would say. Trying to think, is there any way I ever can lose? GG, it is still Levitate, so I actually just hard switch Mothin and kill this Fiery Dance. So we 6-0 someone that was 1500s. Just a reminder to y'all that, hey, your boy still got it, your boy's still fresh, your boy's still clean. But did knowing my opponent's team help? Of course. Like, knowing it's Prankster Corviknight and that I can just lead my Samurott and pick up kill after, not even kill after kill, but pick up spike after spike. Really good, because a lot of people, I think, when they have that Prankster Corvi, they tunnel vision really hard, just setting up their screens. And so when I'm then able to get up on my hazards, and he doesn't really have a single sweeper that threatens me, it's pretty free. If I'm my opponent, by the way, I immediately am banking that Ice Punch on hands. Like, it's that easy. I'm getting rid of Drain Punch probably too for it, and doing Ice Punch. I don't know if that makes it that he can play the game a lot easier versus me, but it's definitely not nearly as negative of a matchup. This guy I feel like should have a lot more points. This right here scares me. Gholdengo looks pretty good though. I'm gonna have to get rid of this thing's Assault Vest, but if I can do that, Gold looks, like, frankly amazing. I'm gonna lead Landorus, I think. This could have Ice Fang, but I'm gonna decide that you don't. Even if you do, I should live 1 because I'm fluffy and I'm max HP. He goes hard Corvi, we're just gonna taunt, so I keep my rocks. He does have Tusk as well to spin. Why do they always do this? Why? Why do they persist? He's gonna U-turn on me here. Just go Pert. Pert doesn't really care about most of his team. Oh, that Za is 100% set up. Kinda gotta be careful then around it. Although I have Scarf Scream, so maybe it's not too bad. Alright, not bad for the pause. Cat decided he was done. I no longer entertained him. This guy goes for CM and it's tablets. Yeah, I had to check and make sure I was remembering which one that is. Maybe just go Scream and Boom Burst here. I also threaten Trick pretty reliably. I'm actually gonna dump the Scarf now. I kind of like having the Scarf for now. I'll Boom Burst first. Why are you persisting? Agility, I'm still faster. Why did he agility? Why did he agility? Okay, he's also mono stored power, so he can't even touch my Samurott. Yeah, I forgot. A Scarf is not a double in speed. Also, he was not what I thought he was. I thought he'd be recovered. Regardless, he had no means of dealing with my guy. I don't know what this is gonna do, is it? I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm gonna go you. Trick Room, okay. Now what? Quick Surf. Lord help me. Thank God I'm Sucker Punch, huh? Thank God I'm Sucker Punch, huh? You got off a huge hit there. Pick that mon off. Get this freak away from me. Get it away. He goes out to you. I'm actually faster. Do I take Surf Chip? I think I do. So that's like really good damage. Oh, and he's sub? Yo, this is not a threat. Like, I think he like literally never beats anything on my team with this mon. So we take all our chip there. Bring out Big Landorus, and then I can just U-turn into Scream and Boom Burst again. Like, it's that easy. Please stop running this Corviknight. It is not a good Pokemon. Now I get a kill. Though I do think what this means is it's not Assault Vest Manaphy on this build. I think it's just another HO, but this one looks a lot worse than the other guys. Like, I don't know what this build is supposed to do, you know? He's gonna set up more stuff. At this point, it's really just me trying to make sure I don't lose to Manaphy. Because that mon could totally do it. Manaphy is a menace to society, so to speak. I'm gonna go Samurott. I want to get some Spike before Manaphy comes out, if possible. No, not possible, actually. I will be missing. Okay, hold on, we got one. We got one. And if he goes Tusk, I do have Gold, unless he's Mold Breaker. Nope, he's not Mold Breaker. The mold has not been shattered. He could be Temper Flare. It's like they run this just to upset me. They run this Scrappy Great Tusk just to upset... Oh, they can see me. Huh. That'd be a shame, wouldn't it? Why? Oh my god, he's Refrigerate. Y'all, I'm not... Wait, Gold checks it fine then. Okay, so Gholdengo is actually still a check. I don't have to go Scream and get mollywopped. This was actually incredibly useful insight. Oh, I just y'all, I should have, I forget how Scrappy works. I think it makes it neutral, though. He goes for Body Slam there, oh my god. If he goes Corviknight, I just, I think I... Because he's gonna try and light screen up for this. I think we always have to plot twice. Because ultimately, too, yeah, I was gonna say, at this point, the important thing is to make sure Manaphy doesn't beat me down. So I want to make sure that I'm as strong as possible with my Gholdengo. And I mean, honestly, that was another really good Samurott game. Amon did a lot. He's just very reliable. Getting up Spike throughout this video, I would say, so far. And in that battle, too, making sure that I didn't have to, like, risk anything with Scream. Now, a lot of that was my opponent set up Trick Room with their Glowbro. But I still think that it played out pretty decently. That's a Bramblegast, so it's probably gonna be... Oh god, I don't have a Bramble check on this team. They really like to run Sword of Ruin Banded, and it looks really good here. I kind of get trounced by Bramble. I do not have checks. This is a... Wow, this is a really bad matchup for me. I'm gonna lead Moth. This is like the one mon I didn't want to see my opponent lead. Can't flip turn here. I think a Draco. Wow, that's such a weird flip turn. Why did they flip there? There's a speed tie. Like, that's a speed tie at worst, but I didn't get flipped on. This guy comes out. What if it's Surge Surf or Tusk? That'd be a problem. That'd be a big problem. That would indicate nefarious nefarious deeds at play. I'm gonna go into this guy now. All just to spin away their terrain. That's funny. I hate having to run negative synergy like that. Bulletproof on you, which means it's rocks. God, this battle's gonna be annoying, isn't it? I can already tell us. Yeah, get got. Get got, fool. Q is technically free here. Get crit, but I get rid of the treads, just really good. Latios comes back out. I'm just gonna go U every time. Psyshock is fine. I go Samurott now. Good to know it's Psyshock as well. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind. It is Regen Vest. Okay, I was gonna say you're gonna do some heinous thing with a Surge Surfer, right? But no. Y'all, I'm real. I'm real trash. Wait. Hello. Yup. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah, life is good. Life is good. Life is good. Oh, and I get Chip on Landorus. Is that AV? No. This would be AV. And I think it's Scarf. Flip turn? They're not Scarf. We learned that real quick. Go to Mr. Moth here. That one's very bad of me too, but I saw Helmet, I kind of just assumed he would not have the other stuff. Psyshock hurts. Psyshock's also kind of sort of super free into me. I'm gonna Shadow Ball now. I don't think I'd die. Yeah, I'm just recovering up. Sadly, I am Colbur Berry. Did we ever see that this was Scrappy or not earlier? Did I ever see its ability? I need to check. I mean, I think I just still throw Landers at it. Temper Flare. Okay. I Boom Burst here. And get rid of Manaphy. Question, I guess, is just the Bramble. If it's a Sword of Ruin stuff, then I think as long as Moth is at full and alive, I'm good. I'm AV, so I don't care. Oh, it was Surge Surfer the entire time. That's funny. That's very funny. So I was correct. I was right to fear this Mon. Okay, so they never scouted my ability, period. And now this guy comes out. But I believe I'm okay. Yeah! GG. Hey, say GG, you're a senior staff. You can do better than that. I don't care. Yeah, that was a good win. I felt like this probably was Surge Surfer on the team, just because it... I'm gonna be honest, it really was just a vibe. But, like, some of the ways they played so aggressive... I think it was honestly turn 1. Their desire to get that Tusk out immediately really just felt like it was more offensive than, even, like, a traditional bulk upset. Like, I just felt something off. I didn't, you know, Shadow Ball here just because, like, that's basically what I felt about the Tusk. I think, high-key, if my opponent just did not sacrifice this to Ice Spinner to Landorus, they're in a very strong spot. This battle becomes very hard to win if they preserve the treads. So, very, very thankful that the treads was not preserved there. Getting the Q it and kill, even getting crit, that made the game very playable for me. So, I think in the future, they're gonna whip me into shape. They're gonna show me that this team cannot win against theirs. Like I said, I stand by it. I think their team is much better into mine than mine is into theirs. Yeah, that's really it. This guy's got Alamamola in AAA, so I'm very curious if it's just a standard regenerator set, or if they're running God knows what else. I don't know. I'm gonna lead... I just don't like seeing you. I'm gonna lead Pert. I'm gonna lead Moon? Oh, they lead you. Okay, this is fine. This is my free not... Oh, Energy Ball. I've decided I live. Y'all ready for this decision to backfire? I hate running Pert just because of this. Yup. Oh, and they crit me, which I think does matter. Cool. So we get crit immediately. If I'm not mistaken, the crit matters. Y'all, like, this is an incredible battle because I think my opponent played this about as poorly as they could. And yet, they will be winning. They didn't play it poorly. They stayed in an energy bolt. It depends on the set, though. I guess if this is, like, specs or something, that's fluffy. If this is, like, specs, it maybe didn't matter. I know I think I'm thinking of AV Prim. It does not Oko. Come on, it's punk now. Jesus Christ. He's vaulting. I'll go Moth. I mean, I guess I Solar Beam the Crown. Oh, they give me that. That's good. I'll take a kill. I'm gonna U-turn. Are you Scarf? No. Okay, good. I'm gonna go Gold. I'm gonna Shadow Ball. If he goes into Treads, then whatever. Okay, the Treads is not Treadsing. Gonna do this. I'm gonna recover. I also don't die to knock from Moon, which is good. From full, of course, which I will be chasing after some extra HP here. Just make sure I'm at as much HP as humanly possible. So if this guy comes out, I can dunk on it with the Gleaminator. This is Magic Guard, Life Orb. Okay. May as well go Landers then. Crunch. Huh. Getting my up. I don't actually know what crunch means from this. Y'all, it DD'd up in my face. Like, what? Huh? So it is Magic Guard, but like, wait, what? DD'd? Wow, thank God Sucker Punch killed. Y'all. This man was Life Orb DD, and then he had Crunch so that he never had to deal with, like, knockoff from even his Treads, weakening a future attack. Oh my God, that is heinous. But, hey, all I'm saying, Samurott helping a ton in this last battle as well. And that's right, the last battle. Hope all y'all enjoyed. Damn, this is a fun team. Played pretty well. Like I said, I think Bramble is an absolute menace. Maybe you drop... I think maybe you drop the Colbur Berry and... Oh, wrong team. Anyhow, as I was saying, I think maybe you drop the Colbur Berry entirely and just run Levitate and say Bramble can't hit me with Polter. It's just kind of tough. Your Knock Absorber on this team isn't really real either. So there are some, like, tiny issues with the build. It is also nice to have Colbur and the, like, Roaring Moon knockoff. This is, you know, the whole point is that this team is kind of weak to Moon. It's not like you literally get folded, it's just... When these are your designated checks, it's not the greatest. Like, Fluffy Landers is pretty easy to overwhelm long term, and the Screen Tail is offensive. So something like having Colbur Berry Gleam Gold is just a nice little way of taking out the Moon. I personally just... Bramble doesn't get used a lot on the ladder, so I think that's why not a lot of care was put towards it as a Pokemon. Like, ultimately, you gotta prep for things you're more likely to see. And although Bramble is, like, a really good Mon, it is a certified baller in the tier, it's not Roaring Moon. So, I understand why the team ended up weak to that Mon. It's great, but it's not something that you see a ton of the time, so not putting a whole bunch of emphasis on it in the builder, I think, is at least a little bit fair. I'll catch y'all in the next one, though. Leave a like, subscribe. If you made it all the way into this video, to the end of this video, subscribe now, man. You clearly like what you're seeing, right? Catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.